Hi, I'm Kelly, and this is Destination Kelly, and I'm a transitioning person. I'm a transitioning person. I'm 18 months into my therapy, and I am a Gen Xer, so I want to get to know anybody who's also a Gen X and transitioning late in life. And I welcome any questions or anything like that. And so I want to be a transgender and Gen X influencer for actually older Gen X. So I'm pretty old. And so I would like you to join me if you're old, and whether you have any affiliation with transgender or that I don't know those names. I don't know those initials. You know what I'm talking about? Gay, lesbian, and all that. Okay, because I've never been in that thing. I never have been in that those groups or anything. Okay, I'm just like someone that was totally and always felt out of place around guys, and never. I just like, well, I can't stand hanging around guys like the way guys hang out with each other. But I like, the only thing I had in common with them is that I liked women, and I was good at getting them too. So I was like, well liked and everything. The guys liked me, but I just like didn't. There were very few guys I could hang out with. I just like they were crude to me and stuff like that. And I finally figured out, and I was with a woman on the inside. I have like XYY chromosomes or whatever that is. So, and I was like very, very feminine when I was born. I've been very feminine, but I have like, I had musical talents, and I had talent with women, and so I got along great with everybody. And so I've never been into that gay, lesbian lifestyle or anything. But so you don't have to be either. You could just be older and everything to enjoy it. And okay, so this is gonna be, I guess, a longer video than a short because I'm already over my time. So you don't have to be affiliated with transgender people or gay or anything like that. But if you don't have a prejudice to them, it's like you don't mind. I mean, so it's like, just for the age thing, you could be interested in it and everything. So yeah, so there's a lot of Gen X people that watch YouTube, and I mean, I'm actually Jen Jones officially. Jen Jones. It's just not a very referred to generation. So I'm like really close to being a boomer, really. So if you're transitioning late in life, so I was like naturally, and I was a natural first transition. So 18 months has worked well, and everything. So I can't wait to see what happens in the next year. And I appreciate everybody watching. And if you're doing something late in life, whether it's transitioning or just anything, like going into business for yourself or whatever, so let's get to know each other and subscribe. And this is, like I say, it's for everybody. For instance, I'm into heterosexual sex. That's what stimulates me. And homoerotic stuff doesn't stimulate me at all. I'm not stimulated by seeing two men act together. And I'm really not stimulated that much by seeing two women, except for they're beautiful. I definitely get a little bit stimulated, but I'm not like, I mean, heterosexual sex is better to me. But definitely lesbian sex is hot. I think that's hot. If they're cute, I'm into it, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I was never attracted to homosexual sex. And like, even if two guys got together, then one of them should wear wear a dress or something. I just, like, there was no role play is okay. That might, like, that would make a difference. But like, just so the point is, I never have been in any of those organizations, and I've never been affiliated with anything like that, and no one's ever thought of me in a way like that. So it's like totally a heterosexual male transitioning because they thought they were a woman on the inside, and that's me. Not because I thought it's like I was gay and I thought it would be better to be woman. I don't know if that exists very much. It might, but I don't know. So yeah, that's a rundown. I just thought that, because like some people, the algorithms get new people all the time, and so I just wanted to introduce myself, and let's do together. If you're older and you're ready to do something that's important, if you're in the middle of something that's important, if you're doing something new that's important, then tell me down there, and we can even chat. There's like this new community thing where you guys can post right on my channel, and tell me, we could talk. That would be really cool. And it's like you say, you don't have to be associated with. I can't even think of the letters I can't even think of the letters for that. I've always supported those rights and everything, but I've never been associated with them. LGBTQ, lesbian, bi, LGBT, gay, LGBT, trans. That's me. Q. I guess Q is for queer. And so, like, who cares? So someone comment was like, "Oh, you're scaring our children," and oh my god, there's like so many responses for that. I mean, my first response is boo. So I thought that was funny. So, but it's like, really? You're like, your children are really fragile, or like, really? Well, that's ironic because your faceless hatred scares our children. So just nonsensical. Like, prejudice is completely nonsensical. When it's applied to any type of reality, it breaks down because it is completely asinine and has no basis to exist except for in somebody's warped mind. So it just like breaks down immediately. Like that's such a ludicrous statement. You're scaring me, really. And your hatred and your imposition of your particular religion on everybody is that nobody's supposed to be scared of that. It's nonsensical. It's so absurd, and people don't see the absurdity in their own prejudice. But anyway, so we'll talk about all kinds of stuff like that. And even the people that negative, I appreciate you not being nasty, like super nasty or anything. Nobody's left any nasty thing really bad. I mean, so they've left non-supportive comments, but none of them have been bad. I mean, they've all been respectful in the context, even though they don't have a basis to exist. At least, they're not. So they're being respectful. And also, thanks so much for people commenting and stuff over that. I have positive comments 20-1 over negative comments, and I just appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot, and I'd like to get to know everybody. So I'm sorry if I don't wear makeup enough and everything, but I was trying to be like show the transition effect and everything from because nobody cares about that. But anyway, yeah, like I've always been felt like a woman. Like people, one of my roommates in college goes, "You're like a girl." One time, and I was like, "Oh my god, yeah, I like a girl." And so it's funny. It was funny, and like for instance, that roommate. I mean, I was like, that roommate. I ended up in the hospital from getting my ass kicked from like who knows how many guys, because he got in a fight with somebody at a frat party and they started to hit him, and I jumped in because he was my roommate. He was my roommate, and so I jumped in, and to the guy that was getting ready to hit him, I jumped in, and then I was it. I don't remember anything else. I woke up in the yard, and I had a kid. I was like bleeding inside and shit, and so and him and his friend came, and they were there, and there were some girls around when I woke up and everything, and so, and then him and his friend took me back home, and I never said anything, and I was like wanting to go back, and they talked me out of that, of course. They were like, "You gotta go to the hospital," and so I went to the hospital. But anyway, so yeah, that roommate was like, "You're like a girl," but I was defending him like a woman. I was defending like a woman. So that's kind of my little bio and everything, and so I just wanted to let you know that that's who I am. And then so if you're new to the show, I'm Kelly. My destination, I was born Kelly, and I wasn't sure about the name sometimes, but I always liked it because it seemed like I was from Florida and moved to the Midwest, and I thought it's like a real cool type of name or whatever, so I was kind of into it. But and then of course later I was like, Kelly, I love being Kelly. Except for like when people would meet me and off of just the name, they were like always disappointed that I wasn't a girl, and I was like, oh, I wish I was a girl. So anyway, I was born Kelly, and so my destination is to be Kelly, so that's why it's Destination Kelly, because that was like the perfect name for me. And so you're watching Destination Kelly, and we talk about Gen X stuff and transitioning stuff, but also hard knocks life and stuff like that. And I hope you share with me, please. Okay, and then like and subscribe. I really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe, and I will get like more and more fit. Just think of like a year from now, I hope, because of my voice, it's like it like breaks a lot because of the hormones, and so it gets more natural to talk like in a higher voice and a more girly voice and everything. And so that should, hopefully you'll get to see me, improve and everything. Oh, and I'm in my Tahoe. Yeah. Oh God, it feels so good. So I've done one video already in the Tahoe with the dogs, and this afternoon we went to the car wash, and so it was super nice. Oh my God, they love their Tahoes. They were like having withdrawals. And even though they could ride an avalanche sometimes, but it's not as nice as this for the dogs, because they got just one back seat and then the floorboard. To make it nice for them, you have to put down that back seat, and so they can go. It's like real low, and you can put pillows in there and stuff, and then you can open up the bed, and if it's all clean and nice, it makes a pretty nice thing, because I used to have an avalanche. And but that takes a lot of work, because then converting that back and forth takes a lot of work. But this is pretty easy. I can put the seat up or down. It's not too hard, and it's like I couldn't ask for anything better for what I do. I wish I had a sunroof in here, but I don't. And anyway, I appreciate you. Hold on, I changed shirts today. I'm getting ready to go to Dollar General and get something. I hope I remember what it is. Okay, so makeup bags and some arnica for one of our dogs, well, a stray dog sort of that we're fostering, and he seems to be hurting tonight, so we couldn't find the arnica. Arnica's good for pets, so I'm gonna go grab some arnica and some makeup bags, and I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. I love you.